Stephen, I know you must be bitterly disappointed with that. Can you talk us through how you're feeling just now?
Yeah, I'm disappointed. We deserved to lose the game, no excuses. I thought Ross County had the better chances. Mark Gillespie made 2 or 3 really good saves. We huffed and puffed, we played in front of them. We're trying to change what we do, we're trying to pass the ball a little bit more, but we didn't do it with the tempo we wanted to do. I take the blame on that. I take the blame and I'm going to be strong and stick with it. I perhaps didn't get the right combination right. We started our players that we brought in, and I'm happy I started them. We certainly didn't lose the game because we gave Ross 45 minutes. He'll get stronger for that and add that quality that we need to. But yeah, overall extremely disappointing. We deserve to lose. We deserve the criticism we're going to get. But I'm going to be strong in what we do. As I say, I have to get the right combination right. I have to get a target man up front, that we have a platform to play, that it isn't total football from boys from the back, because we're not capable of doing that at this moment in time.
You mentioned that slight change, and it might sound like a bit of a blunt question, but why do you feel that there has to be that change in style, I feel like?
Simply, we don't have the same personnel. We don't have Trevor Carson, we don't have Chris Cadden, we don't have Cedric Kipper, we don't have Ryan Bowman, we don't have Louis Malt, we don't have Craig Tanner. So you can't keep doing the same thing over and over again. We've got a chance now. We've got a little bit of space from relegation, albeit that can change very quickly. We have to try and build. We have to try. This is a club that has to take small steps. I've brought players in that I believe can win football matches. They'll get better as we go, and as I say, I didn't get the right combination right today. I should have had a bigger target man up front, and to give us a platform to play from, and at times it was too slow. It wasn't. It was a little bit predictable, but there was flashes of what we can do, but it wasn't good enough to win the game today, and Ross County deserved it. So I'll take the criticism coming my way.
That's obviously one of the challenges you'll inevitably face, is obviously having to lose players when you achieve that sort of success, and everything that we achieved last season as well. I guess, does that add to the disappointment that we've been knocked out of the cup? Yeah,
I think perhaps I'm a victim of my own success. Getting a club like Motherwell to 2 cup finals, and making a 4 million gross profit on players in cup finals. I've probably put myself under more pressure than probably would be if you were normally hadn't done that there. We haven't had cup runs for 10 years, so we got 2 in a year. We're really disappointed. Make no mistake, we're disappointed. We should have won the game today. We should have performed better. But this is about rebuilding, if I'm honest. We've lost a large amount of our players. We've lost our style a little bit because you can't play in the same style. The centre forwards that we haven't been physical, so what's the point in playing a physical game if they haven't been physical? So we have to get players on the ball. To do that, you need to be brave. I need to be brave as a manager. The players need to be brave, and it's something we have to keep building on and building on. We won't suddenly become Man City overnight. We won't suddenly listen to Monday Night Football where everybody has to play total football. And today I didn't feel we had an outlet. I didn't feel we had somebody that held the ball up for us and got other people into play. It had to be perfect every time, and that's something I have to learn from, and we will do. It's up to me to get the right combination right and make sure that we keep believing in that. I'm not gonna change my mind on what needs to be done with the personnel that we've got, and I'll be brave enough to keep doing that.
It's clear that you have identified obviously what you want to do here. I guess there has to be a bit of patience as well, and in terms of the personnel you have, there's still obviously players coming back from injury and stuff, but how do you feel when you look at the squad you've got in terms of moving forward?
Yeah, we've got boys that aren't quite fit enough yet. Obviously Ross isn't fit enough. Giving him 45 minutes today more than helped. We certainly didn't lose the game because of that. It was 0-0 at the time. Bowley will get better. You've seen little flashes of brilliance from him. He'll get better. Elliott, he sets a goal up, he can go past people. He has to vary his game a little bit more going inside, and that's something we're continually doing, and it's not going to change overnight. Yeah, we did go a little bit longer and we went a little bit more direct last season, but we had players that delivered when we done that. With Louis Malt, with Bowie, with people that scored goals and lived off that. We can't do that anymore. And I think if I'm asking players to continue to do that, then that's not right. So we're trying to build a little bit more from the back. Today it had to be perfect. We didn't get the right combination right, and I do think we need a target man that holds the ball up. So it's up for grabs. One of the centre forwards has to step up to the plate, and young James Scott comes into that bag as well.
I know it might be hard to speak about just now. We've probably overshadowed this fact, but another young lad out there, Jake Hasty, scores his first goal for the club, and it's another sign of what you're trying to do as a manager as well. What do you feel about his contribution?
Yeah, I got asked in the press, where do you go from here? You're knocked out of the cup. Well, this club's about building things slowly. We probably fast-tracked what we were trying to do last season, and people get carried away. We bring young players through. That's another young player we've brought through that I feel that we've managed very, very well. And he's sharp. Whether he starts every week we don't know, but he's another one coming through, and another wide player that can play in a central position as well, like he did today. So we've got an option to play wide players now. We just, as I say, and I'll take total blame for it, we have to get the right combination. I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. If we pass the ball, let's get it into the box. If we get it into the box too early, it's past the ball. football. So I'll be brave in what I'm doing. I'll put the players in that they have to back that bravery as well, and they have to show a resilience when they're getting a little bit of stick to still be brave and still try and play in the right areas of the pitch, and still try and play with a little bit more quality than we did today.
Well, Stephen, commiserations, but as always, thanks for your time.
Cheers, Lewis. Thank you.